The veil has been lifted on Val. The mysterious MCU figure gets grounded in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Here's how the sequel helps set up a new squad of anti-heroes. Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe has largely occupied itself with reshuffling the pack. Many of the heroes who survived the Infinity Saga became respected elder superhero statesmen, and new heroes and legacy characters like Yelena Belova and Kate Bishop emerged. Among the more interesting Phase 4 arrivals is Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, aka Val.
Don't call me that.
Copy.
The Contessa is a mysterious figure who's waltzed across various movies and Disney Plus shows like Nick Fury back in the day. Kevin Feige himself confirmed early on that Val's various appearances are indeed building towards something, and that something has since turned out to be the new superhero team in the MCU, provided that you want to call the antagonist-filled Thunderbolts lineup heroes in the classic sense of the word. The main difference between Nick Fury and the Contessa is, of course, that everyone knows who Fury is, while Val has gone through some pains to keep everything but her full name and title of nobility hidden from the viewer. Affable as she may seem, she's clearly tough as nails, and just ominous enough that you can't be quite sure whether she's a hero or a villain. Black Panther Wakanda Forever continues Val's patchwork storyline by finally revealing something concrete about the mysterious Contessa. The viewers find out that she's the director of the MCU's version of the CIA, and the ex-wife of the previously most prominent agency character Everett Ross. This explains a lot of Val's actions over the course of Phase 4, and how she has the sway and know-how to pull her power moves over the various super people we've seen so far. Most importantly, Black Panther Wakanda Forever finally reveals in no uncertain terms just how Val will be able to start the Thunderbolts.
We're not gonna need a Captain America. We're gonna need a U.S. agent.
Wakanda Forever makes clear that unlike the high-tech, super-powered world of Nick Fury's S.H.I.E.L.D., the CIA is a far more mundane and secretive spook show, and its director reflects this. While Fury is basically a superhero himself, Val seems to prefer classic behind-the-scenes espionage methods and deceptively easy banter that hides her true intentions. She's so good at this that she runs rings around Everett Ross, who not only knows Val very well, but is also a highly capable CIA operative himself. Val's connections and position as the CIA director put her in the perfect place to seek out and put together a team like the Thunderbolts. Depending on how you want to view it, she definitely seems practical or amoral enough to tinker with a lineup that consists of antagonists and gray area players like the Winter Soldier, Yelena Belova, U.S. Agent, Red Guardian, Ghost, and Taskmaster. With the agency's assets at her disposal, she also has little problem tracking them down. As for who may very well appear in the Thunderbolts movie, Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, Val has connections to him as well. Even if the high-ranking general and Secretary of State would somehow have managed to avoid the director of the CIA in a professional context, the fact that Everett and Thaddeus have both been affiliated with the Joint Counter-Terrorist Center pretty much guarantees that Val and Thunderbolt have run into each other at some point. It's hard to think of a better position for Val than the head of the CIA, and now that Black Panther Wakanda Forever lets a cat out of the bag, it'll be interesting to see how she wields her considerable power. Hey, she could even turn out to be a Skrull or Madam Hydra like in the comics. How surprised would Everett Ross be?